I'm calling to talk about that Malcolm Glazer character.
Uh-huh.
Domino's?
Well, I bet he worked for at least a half an hour on that. But it's, that doesn't really count because he probably had a couple of friends helping him. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. This one's not even smart enough to say anything. Whatever it is that you've got, sir, we can't tell what the hell it is. You have a really cheap phone, It just doesn't work. Let me put somebody else on. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Oh, isn't that clever? Jeffy, make an official notation on the log. Somebody called up and flushed a toilet. First time that's ever happened. Wow, I'm impressed.
Their water still.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Bob, I'm having a pretty bad day.
Yeah, what's the problem, man?
Geez, you know how some things usually just happen to you, and it comes in groups. And you kind of expect it to come to an end, and it just doesn't seem to.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
And, and even after all these things happen, you lose your job. I got into a car accident today, and, I just have to stop and say to myself, I came home and I sat down and I thought to myself, what problems do I really have? And I just couldn't come up with anything decent to whereas why I see all the people out there crying and complaining because they've got so many problems. But then again, for some reason, after all the bad things that happen to you, I mean, does it make any sense as why a normal person would just say, I don't have it so bad, and just to get tired of hearing these people say this? I know you hear everybody complain about the Malcolm and everything, and I don't know a whole heck of a lot about that, and I really haven't paid that much attention to OJ because I've been wrapped up in my little world here, and it just seems that it's just things really aren't that bad, and I just had to vent.
Couldn't have put it better myself. It's 2:58.
The kid is head.
You never know. Second, 1995 prayer really does work. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for sending it to somebody else's house. And,
You're such a pig.
What?
You are just a filthy beast. And I usually reserve that for special moments. But that's you.
Well, really? Would you like to talk about, your conversations with Bodyguard and, who we would do it to with whose apparatus and who we wouldn't do it to with whose apparatus? Really? Who would?
You're awful.
I want to know how long has he had this fixation about Opie's apparatus?
Oh, stop it.
Who wouldn't he do it to? Oh, the list is long. It's amazing. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any promo pictures?
No.
Sorry?
No.
No, you don't? Okay, sorry.
Okay, no problem. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Be smart.
A little tentative, but not bad. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
How you doing? Let me turn this down real quick.
Okay.
After that last call. Hello.
Yes.
Are we there?
Yeah, I'll be here till 6. Thanks for asking. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yes. Well, you said he had a question,
Could have
right?
been a good one.
He said he had a question. That was the question. Why should I keep him on after his question? Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Bob. First time caller.
Hey, great.
Yeah, squeeze it for me now.
Okay.
Let's hear that squeak toy.
The squeak toy.
Oh, that's what he wants me to squeeze.
Oh, God. Get your hand out of
There you go.
About that observatory you were looking to build.
Yeah.
That other guy that called in, he can't do it by himself.
Yeah.
Double D frame and trim? No. He needs his partner with him to help him build it. He's a good trim carpenter, but...
Well, apparently he can't do anything without his partner. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Most unimaginative audience in the world. This audience deserves Cato Caitlin. I think we should switch. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
You keep talking about people, athletes are making so much money.
No, I don't keep talking about it, sir. I rarely mention it, but that's okay.
Well, I keep hearing it. I'm sorry. I didn't quite mean for exactly you.
But what I'm getting at is how much money are the owners making that they can afford to pay these guys that kind of salary? Do you have any idea?
Well, enough, apparently, sir.
See you, Bob.
Okay. You know, it's one of the things I really enjoy about this job is being able to help listeners with some of their questions.
You enlightened him greatly, too.
Yes, I did.
You and dear Abby.
Hi, you're on air at WSUN. Hi, you're on air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob, you ran a promo probably a couple months back.
Yeah.
Best call of the day.
Yes, it is. Hi, you're on air at WSUN.
You get off the goddamn radio trying to be like Neil Rogers, not gonna cut it. Unbelievable.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Over the years, I know you've moved and lived in a few apartments, and I'm having a problem getting a deposit back from my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 40 days.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to send me a notice, like within 15 days, a registered letter or something like that, telling me the status of my deposit? And
Something like that. I'm not sure precisely what the law is in Florida, but it seems to me it should be no more than 30.
Well, I've been in contact with them. They keep promising me they're going to put the check in the mail, and the check's going to be in the mail, and it never shows up. And on Monday, they swear it was out. Well, the mail's, I understand there was a hurricane, but the mail still ran, and I didn't.
Yeah, I got my mail today.
Yeah, well, I didn't get my deposit check today. And, I just wondered, is there any recourse for me? Can I go to the city, or is there someplace I can...
Probably the only recourse for you is to go into court, into small claims court, which is a royal pain in the ass, costs you some money up front, and then they can really jerk you around and make you show up a couple of times and all kinds of good stuff like that. The fact of the matter is that the world is full of despicable people who don't mind jerking you around and who don't mind stealing from you, and, these people are basically considered to be the backbone of the community. These are the honest, good citizens, the property owners, the taxpayers, the good citizens, and it really sucks, dude.
Well, it's not a lot of money, but
It doesn't make a difference if it's a penny, man. If it's yours and they're stealing it and keeping it from you, it is wrong, it is vile, it is disgusting, and it's very common.
Now, aren't they supposed to have this money in an escrow? It's supposed to be readily available, correct? They're not waiting for next month's receipts to come in so they can pay me, right?
It is supposed to be in an escrow account, yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, I got one other thing. Yesterday, you were talking, Sharon was doing her little commercial on that BASF painting system, and you were asking what BAS stood for.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what it means?
No, sir.
Badish Aniline Soda Ash Fabric.
Oh, okay.
All righty, bud?
Hey, thanks. See?
Ooh.
He knows, you don't know. See, if he was doing the commercial, then people could believe him.
So you don't know anything about air conditioner parts either.
I do, too.
You know.
I happen to be one of the foremost experts on air conditioning, and everybody knows that. That's why they selected me. Just like used car parts.
Yeah.
You know a used car part when you see one.
Yeah.
That's right. New ones come in a box. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Well, I guess if you piece the hurricane together and the girls, that brings out a strange breed of people today so far.
Well, so far, yeah.
Well, I got a question.
Yeah.
He just got a chance. Finally, a friend of mine introduced me to you here, and let me listen to your Christmas show.
Uh-huh.
And you probably talk about it all the time, probably. But one of the ladies, there was two ladies you said that touched your life.
Mrs. Boswell and Mrs. Powell.
Mrs. Powell.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing you said on the show, at least the one I listened to, was that you had written her one time, and the gentleman had given you a wrong address. You'd written her again, and then you got a response.
Right.
I'm just curious what the response was.
The response was just basically thanking me for remembering her. She was quite elderly at the time. She was well into her 80s by the time I finally got in touch with her. And it was just a little, yes, I remember you, and yes, I remember, you're coming into the store, and, thank you for remembering me, is basically what it was.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
Okay. And
one of those, as far as these callers...
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely not the most hated man in radio, but, it sounds to me, I've been listening to you for about 2 months now, and it's the same guys. There's probably 10 people, so you probably... 95% of the people do care or like to listen, and then it's the same one guy I can pick out every time. It's just you've got 10 selections.
He does have a very distinctive sounding toilet.
The girl from Brandon, supposedly, or whatever. Well, it was a guy that picked up on it or something.
Yeah, they tricked Jeffy.
Yeah, he's tough to trick.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, Jeffy's real tough to trick. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you for yours, dude.
Bye now.
Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Boy, that's clever too. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Hello. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing you did like 6 months ago, huh?
No, I'm doing the same thing I did 6 years ago. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Whoops. Doing this for 10 years, actually. More than 6 years.
It seems like longer, doesn't it?
No.
No? Seem like shorter?
No, I enjoy the hell out of it.
Oh. Just wondering if it seemed like it as long as it was.
How long does it seem to you?
Well, you're not having a good time, Sherry?
I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
Well, you're the one that started the whole damn thing with your cockamamie. Here's a fun news story about upside-down license plates. Here, work with this one, Bobby.
Don't blame it on me.
You're on the air at WSUN.
License plate. Here, work with this one.
You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bob. How you doing?
Oh, excellent. Yourself?
Oh, super. Couldn't be better.
Good.
For Sharon, there was a gambling ship that sank today.
I know.
Yes.
In the Atlantic.
Yeah, out of Palm Beach, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
And they still haven't gotten the crew members rescued yet.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, did they get them?
Yeah.
Oh,
I found them in lifeboats.
Okay, that was all I had. Fun.
Well, thank you.
I just love it when people call up, people that have access to a news wire and tell us what the news is, but they're 12 hours behind.
Oh, well, his heart was in the right place. He just wanted me to know that.
A gambling ship sunk?
Yeah. Did you hear about that, Jeffy?
No.
Ooh.
In the Atlantic?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, you really made a wrong turn coming out of John's Pass this time.
Wow, no kidding.
Don't you do that.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Yeah, you gotta get the ratings up, huh, Bob? Gotta get the ratings up, huh?
No, sir, I'm trying to get them down. That's why we put you on the air. You're on the air at WSUN. God, what an obnoxious voice he has. Can you imagine going through life like that? You're on the air at WSUN. Whoops, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hello, Bob.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. You are so funny. I've been listening and laughing, even though, you got a bunch of jerks calling up.
Don't encourage him, sir.
The way he handles it, it's just hilarious, man. You're the greatest, and I enjoy listening to you, Bob.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I genuinely do.
Yeah, well, it's for real. You are the greatest, and the people of Tampa Bay are really blessed to have you as our talk show host, and I just know you're the greatest because of the way you come through every day.
God, is this your long-lost brother-in-law or
Shut up, Sharon.
No, this isn't true. This is not true. I've been laughing.
I don't put my brother-in-law on the air.
I've been laughing. I've been having a great time. I try and get my wife to say, "Hey, listen to how funny Lassiter is," and she doesn't think you're as funny as I do, but that really.
Yeah, girls are that way. Girls are weird sometimes,
You paint houses?
No, I don't.
Paint cars.
Well, wait a second. Why would you ask the man a question like that, Jeff?
You know what? I painted.
Sharon's brother-in-law paints cars. I figured yours painted houses.
He is not my brother-in-law. I don't have a brother-in-law.
Sure.
I painted, you know what, as a matter of fact...
What's your sister's name, sir?
...of our house this week. I still have the paint on my fingernail.
I knew it.
Yep.
I do.
Well, thank you very much for the
Bob,
kind
you know what
words.
I've always wanted to do with you?
What's that?
Can you ask me like 3 questions?
If I had 3 questions,
Bobby.
I could.
Ask him some questions, Bobby. Come on. Ask him some questions.
It's 3:14.
No.
You never win.
Yeah, hi. Want to talk to Bob Lassiter?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just want to make a comment on Cato Kalin getting his own show.
Uh-huh.
Thank God for Bob Lassiter. And you're the best.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, and Miss Sharon, with your voice, you should be doing passion phones.
Oh, baby.
No, I think she should be working with Cato. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Be arranged.
I just like to make a point that Friday I can't call in during the week, so.
Great.
And you're...
Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bud, why don't you give me your address, man?
You have an obnoxious voice, and I certainly wouldn't want you around. Can you imagine being stuck, having to go through life talking through your nose like that?
I know.
Oh, God almighty.
Even other callers recognize him. It's so...
Oh, Jesus.
And call him the lady in Brandon.
I mean, not everybody's got a great voice and all that kind of good stuff, but, holy mother of God.
No, it was
Hey, baby, you want to go back to my house? Oh.
What does he do, Jeffy?
I don't know. It was a lady that called the first time. He must have paid somebody 50 cents at the shelter to call in.
Oh, or it was the attendant. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yes, I'm calling to talk to Bob Lassiter.
Yeah?
Hey, Bob, this is Neil Pickett up here in Salvania. We're not picking up so clearly today because of the storm and all, but we're hoping tomorrow things clear up. We'll get to hear you again. Boss let me off work earlier today, so I'll just call in and contribute to the show. How things going out down that place?
I'm sorry, sir. I was just leafing through my prayer book here, looking for a prayer for another hurricane. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Great, thanks for asking. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
This is Brian, first-time caller.
Oh, great.
I can't believe they're still together after all this crap.
Who's still together, sir?
My butt cheeks.
Oh. Well, he certainly has a perfect view. He would know. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN. Hello. Once, twice. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hello, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, I called the other day. Got the 3 questions.
Uh-huh.
And I was the one that said life sucks at the end, and Sharon offered me, a cruise pass or something. And I just wanted to tell her I have reservations. What I'm calling about is life sucks. I live out in Dade City. You still there, Bob?
Yeah, I'll be here till 6.
No, I'm sorry. I live out in Dade City, and I have a lot of trees in my yard. One tree has a bird feeder and a squirrel feeder on it. Guess which tree the hurricane took out this morning?
The one that is next to the magnolia bush.
No, the one holds bird feeder. Okay, Bob. Thanks. Have a good day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, Sharon. You're the one that started it. Here's an interesting story about a guy with an upside-down license plate.
Don't be blaming it all on me.
It's all your fault. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Oh, Bob?
Yes, sir.
My goodness. Didn't have to go through somebody else. This is relative to the storm that just passed through.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You've had a rough time today. I've been listening to the program.
I'm having a rough time, sir.
All right. Are you familiar with Hurricane Elena? That happened a few years ago?
I'm aware of it, yes, sir.
All right. This occurred during Hurricane Elena. There's a friend of mine that lived in a apartment complex shaped like a hollow square. I mean, it was a courtyard inside of a hollow square. Follow me? Don't sigh. Sir, are you there?
Yes, sir, but you're not. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Oh, shoot, I wanted
I was holding for Jeffy earlier, and you put me on hold, and I kind of got disconnected.
Oh, okay, I'll put you back on hold. You're on the air at WSUN.
Holding for Jeffy earlier, and you put me on hold, and I kind of got disconnected.
Oh, boy, that's a really clever one. 576 WSUN in Pinellas, Hillsborough, 221 WSUN, and, of course, toll free at 1-800-356-WSUN. Just put that out there. What?
No, you haven't been smoking as much today.
John says, I thought we were really smoking here. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bob.
Yes.
You're in there.
No.
Sharon?
I am too.
Did you say I'll give you my pretty?
Do what? Something was pretty what?
See,
no,
you just had to jump right into that, didn't you? See, I knew better. Sharon.
Oh, you know everything, Bobby.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Bob, you give the crazies a chance. Why don't you give me a chance? Huh?
It was the incredibly long pauses, sir.
Long pauses?
576 WSUN. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Bob, you beg and you beg for calls, and then when people start calling, all you can do is complain. Ah!
You're on the air at WSUN.
38th a call, times about 100 calls so far, with about 3.5 hours to go. You're going to be a rich man.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's Johnson Dunedin, first-time caller.
Great.
Why are they tearing up on you today? I just got home, turned you on. What's going on?
Sharon's fault.
It's Sharon's fault?
Yeah, she had this really dumb story.
I mean, talking about bird feeders and stuff like that. What's the topic today? I'll give you some decent conversation for at least 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, I did get to the 8th grade. What do you want to talk about?
You're on the air at WSUN.
This is Bob.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob. My name is Terry. I'm a first-time caller.
Uh-huh.
I want to know what your opinion is of the media coverage of this storm.
What my opinion of the media coverage of the storm is? Excellent.
Yeah. My thought is, I'm born and raised here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, my thought is that I think they're kind of creating a cry wolf situation.
No, it's not a cry wolf situation, sir. The storm happened to track in a different direction than what is anticipated to have tracked in. Had it landed here with 85, 90 mile an hour winds, there would have been considerable damage and devastation and injury. Wouldn't there?
Do you think? I don't think so. I don't think it would.
Oh, sure, sir. I look out my window at an area filled with mobile homes, an area filled with cheap homes that are just designed to, put up with 90 mile an hour winds.
Well, yeah, I see your point there. Okay. Well, then you don't think it was overdone?
I've already answered you once. I said I thought the coverage was excellent.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Okay. You're on the air at WSUN.
Damn zipper's stuck. I can't get my pants off.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi.
I want to tell all your listeners.
What did you want to tell them again?
Hundreds of listeners that you have not to purchase any of your commercials or follow any of your commercials.
Oh, how come?
Because you're doing bad radio.
Bad radio? How's that, sir? Other than the fact that I have you on right now.
You have no topic.
Oh, really?
You're liberal. You're liberal, and you condone negative behavior among our listeners.
Could you give me an example of that?
Yes, sure I can. The show on a woman's right to abortion, which I agree with, but you can.
I don't believe I've ever done a show on a woman's right to abortion at this station, sir.
Oh, you forget so soon? You left the man out of the equation entirely, which is a very bad.
Well, apparently I left the woman out of the equation. I've never done an abortion show at this station, sir.
Sure you have.
No, I haven't.
Ask Sharon if you didn't have a show.
I don't have to ask Sharon, sir. I have never done an abortion show at this station. I haven't done an abortion show for probably 7 years.
Oh, so that's a good way of shooting down my example. Okay, my second example is condoning negative.
Well, sir, I'm sorry. The fact that I haven't done it right is the best I can possibly come up with to shoot down your example, yes.
Oh, darn it.
We shouldn't have laughed at him.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a first-time caller. I'm an old fort from St. Louis.
Aw.
And that lady sitting there next to you giving you a hard time, I can't understand it. And I want to say I enjoy your program very much. I turn that on at 2 o'clock, and I laugh all 3 hours, 4 hours. Thank you.
Anytime, sir. It's what we're here for. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Oh, yeah, Robert. I'd like to know if Sharon has ever worn rubber to work.
Let's see. I don't think so.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob, it's a good thing you don't have any kids, huh?
Yeah, they might sound like you. 576 WSUN in Pinellas, Hillsborough.
Don't even joke about that.
Yeah. 221 WSUN in Hillsborough, and of course, toll free 1-800-356-WSUN.
Put him up for adoption if the child of yours came out sounding like that. You'd lock him in the basement for 3 weeks.
I don't think you have much chance of getting rid of the kid putting it up for adoption. You'd probably basically have to sell it into slavery or something. Or possibly to a dog food factory. It's 3:29.
You never know what's going to...
Must be kidding. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
First-time caller.
Great.
Hey, I have a suggestion for the show. I know that's probably the topic of the day, unfortunately. But I'd say like 30 minutes to 45 minutes of the 4 hours are spent on, hey, Bob, how are you and Sharon? Love the show, yada, yada, yada. Am I right? What we need is, much like Frog, we need a catchphrase, so that we can cut that down to 10 minutes a day. Something like, hi, Bob, the usual, and then get on with it. So, instead of when I call up, I say, first time caller, the usual, hey, Bob, about your callers, something like that.
Okay.
Instead of the usual,
Well, we'll try to work it in, dude.
Okay.
Hey, thanks.
All right, thanks.
Be good.
All right, bye.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Hello, Bob. It's Bill Clinton. How are you? Bob, me and Hillary down here in Washington don't like the show format today, Bob.
What an incredibly...
You got to change the format, Bob. Me and Hillary are laughing our asses off up here, Bob.
Well, you'd never guess who that is, would you?
Bob. Me and Hillary having a ball up here, Bob.
It's the same asshole that calls,
Scotch down here,
Mark
Bob.
Larson.
Hey, get on Regis and
We're drinking some scotch and laughing our butts off down here in Washington, Bob. Get a real show, Bob.
Yeah.
Hello, Bob. Say something to me, Bob.
Say something to you. Say something to you. Great call. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yeah, how you doing, Bob? First time caller?
Great.
I just wanted you to know. I mean, you're trying it there. I could hear you. What is that? Somebody give the moron club a roll of quarters or something today? I've never heard it this bad. I've been listening to you for almost a year now. My wife and I have never heard it this bad. What's going on today? Did you make somebody mad before I turn the radio on?
Sir, I had nothing to do with the callers. I mean, what do you mean, what's going on?
I just have never heard it this bad. I don't know whether...
Did I confer with you before you called?
No, I mean, I'm not upset. I'm just a little...
I'm just at the mercy of whoever calls.
The average mentality of your caller today has been, it sounds like about 8 years old. As far as the boat sinking over
there... Did you notice that, Sharon?
Not at all.
Hello?
Yeah. Have you noticed that the average mentality sounds like it's about God, I've noticed that.
No.
What are you talking about, sir?
I just jerks flushing the toilet and all that. My God, I've heard them scream at you, but you just hang up on them. They obviously wait on the phone to flush the toilet. I don't know, man. Anyway, the reason I called is, man, you're doing a good job. Don't let them get to you. Just to have Jeff hang up on them before you ever get through. Don't you have anybody that you can call back that might be entertaining? I mean, I don't have nothing major to say, definitely out of the whole city, but we're used to listening to good shows, and the peanut gallery today is unreal.
Can we
I want to let
Bobby?
you know you do have some...
No, sir, I can't make 900
No,
calls.
that costs money. No, the
Yeah, they
won't
get
go
mad
for
at me,
that.
yeah. Well, okay. Thanks for the suggestion, dude.
All right, take it easy.
Take care.
We're sorry. You must first dial a 1 or 0, plus the area code when calling this number. Will you please hang up and try your call again?
Calling Greg.
Greg, who?
Good afternoon, City Lassiter.
Oh, is Fred there?
Oh, sorry, I got the wrong number.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Gave us the wrong number.
There couldn't be any dialing problems, is there?
I don't see how there could be.
I don't either.
You're on the air at WSUN.
I wish you would call my house, boy. I'll kick your ass. You know that?
Oh, please don't say that. That makes me afraid.
Yeah, call my house.
Oh.
I dare you.
I'm afraid of you threatening me like that. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
How about I bend over and grab my ankles?
I'll bet you do. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Bing Bob.
Yeah.
With all this rain and flooding and everything, I was wondering if you could play that tape about trapping beavers. That old man.
I don't have it.
Oh, no.
You don't?
No, Jeffy never gave it to me.
That was my favorite one. Oh, well. Moose.
Okay. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Bobby.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm
ex-regular caller. I haven't been able to call in the last month or so. Apologize for that. I feel for you. I hear you're getting some real duds today, so I'm trying to... Best thing I can do here is I wanted to talk, of all things, about the guy with the other day that called, I think Monday, with the Harley with the loud pipes, and he was... complaining that the safety or the Treasure Island police were after him.
Right. I remember him.
Well, see, the thing is, he says that his point was, if I remember correctly, the pipes should be legal because the dealer is able to just sell them to you. The dealer sells them to you. I happen to be a avid motorcycle collector myself.
Well, lots of dealers out there selling stuff they shouldn't be selling.
Well, they sell it to you.
He's got a dealer.
Under the guise that this product is for competition use only and is not approved by the DOT nor the Department of Motor Vehicles, and use at your own risk or whatever. Any of these Harleys with these loud, obnoxious pipes, any of the bikes, Ninjas or any of them with the loud pipes, there's disclaimers all over the product, and I believe you have to sign something when you buy them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That it's for race use only. So these boneheads with these tough guy, Harleys with their chains going to their wallets and the ring in their nose and all that stuff, they sound real tough and all, but more power to the police to pull them over. I used to be a punk kid before I got a job. I used to have a loud bike. That was, going on 10 years ago. And, just exactly like you said, if the guy's got a loud bike, then stay out of Treasure Island,
Seems to me to be the intelligent thing to do.
Exactly.
And if the next town up doesn't like it, stay out of that one, too, and, right on up the line. And if that's a problem, then take the loud pipes off.
Exactly. It's not like he did. There's no way in hell he bought the bike that way. He bought the bike and then either had them put on or put them on himself.
And there's no way in hell anybody bought a house or bought a business so that they can sit there and listen to morons, dragging up and down the street making a racket.
Exactly. Listen, I do agree with your caller about 3 or 4 calls ago about we need some kind of saying when we call. I remember a couple years ago when I used to listen to Rush, I think they say mega ditto's the first thing, which means you're great, blah, blah, blah. Try to, because you're, extremely smart. Think about this, really. Try to come up with some kind of saying. I mean, I think you invented the saying frog. So come up with some kind of, maybe it's mega frogos or something. I don't know, something that we can say when we first sign on, and which would mean love the show, love Sharon, love Jeffy, love everybody, blah, blah, blah. And then you can get on with whatever the hell you called for.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Hey, I tried to give you something here.
I appreciate it.
Short notice.
We all appreciate it. Take care, man.
Good day, buddy.
Of course, that could get a little bit complicated because some of the people might want to, just say, I love you and I love Sharon. I don't like Jeffy. So we'd have to come up with another word for that. Then it would be, I like Jeffy, I like Sharon, I don't like you. Yeah. Or I like you, I like Jeffy, I don't like Sharon.
Yeah.
Or I like you, I don't like Jeffy and Sharon. Or I like Jeffy, I don't like you and Sharon. Or I like, we're talking about a half a dictionary here.
Like Spivey, but I don't like you. Yeah.
You like Spivey, but you don't like me.
Well, that'd be another possibility, see.
Why do you like Spivey, but you don't like me?
He's nice to me.
That's only because he's trying to sell your reading. I don't have anything to sell you.
Think he is?
If I had something to sell you, I could be nice.
He's not. He's not trying to sell me anything.
Keeps giving you his card with his phone numbers on it, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, he did.
Yeah. It's 3:47.
Passion phones.
One thing I deal with.
Must search for man who killed parents. I have squeak toy. Oh. Here, smell it. Okay, I go.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah?
You're going to hell.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're going to hell, and so is Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
You promote negative behavior.
Okay.
I have seen your car. You have a bumper sticker that says, rob your local liquor store. Sharon promotes that damn cruise.
Yeah.
You're both going to hell, but Jeffy is going to heaven.
Why is Jeffy going to heaven?
Because he is a saint.
What makes him a saint?
He promotes love and environmental stuff.
Environmental peace. Oneness. Oneness with all beings.
And Native Americans.
But you are nothing but an evil, evil person, Bob.
Well, thank you, sir. I didn't know that you had noticed. How long are you going to work on that copy? It's the second time you've had it out.
I'm just playing with it. What else
and
do
on
I have
top
to
of that, Sharon, most people, when they highlight something, they just highlight, the key points. Sharon's entire copy, as well as the notes written on the side of the page, are highlighted.
Because
you know what to read.
Because you keep it so dark in here. If I highlight it, it's easier to read.
I don't keep it dark in here. You can do whatever you want with the lighting.
You leave the
I don't
lights
touch the
off.
lights.
You leave the
I
lights
come in,
off.
I sit down, I do my show.
I have to go over every day and open the curtains.
That's only because, I don't close the curtains.
It's like a dungeon
No,
here.
the guy that comes on after you, he closes the curtains.
Right. Don't blame me. It's your good buddy, Gary Spivey, the one that you like more than me.
Spivey's nice to me, all right? He's never said a mean thing to me.
Oh, God, here's a business card.
You, you on the other hand...
Spivey's nice to everybody because Spivey considers everybody a possible client.
Like you don't.
What do I have to sell?
Well, if you could be selling something, you would.
That's a good point.
Yep.
You're on the air at WSUN. Most pathetic squeak I've ever heard. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to you was just before your vacation. I asked you what you did for fun.
Yeah?
I think you might have fibbed to me because remember what you said?
Yeah, I said everything I do is fun.
Yeah, virtually everything. So
right.
you're having a great time today, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Have you been watching any of the Waco hearings?
No, sir. I work in the daytime.
Well, I saw them the other night, late at night.
Well, I sleep at night. Work in the daytime, sleep at night.
Have you ever heard of a VCR? Well, anyhow.
Let's tape the Waco hearings.
Why would I want to watch the Waco hearings? Why would I want to watch something run by a bunch of right-wing Republicans sponsored by the National Rifle Association that is not going to prove or accomplish anything but is being done solely in the hope of embarrassing Bill Clinton? Other than that, why might I want to watch?
I guess you don't. Well, just because the whole... never mind.
Oh, you crushed him.
Well, he's obviously one of these, lunatics that thinks that, there's this great conspiracy against white Christian gun collectors in Waco, Texas by the evil lesbian attorney general and her dope-smoking, draft-dodging, womanizing boss. And he thinks this is all going to come out in the Waco hearings.
Just the way he was so resigned and said, never mind.
That's because he was hoping for some kind of an audience with his conspiracy theories. It's a gross waste of time. Jesus, it's 3:58. Jeffy, would you please pull your pants up, Jeffy?
Pull your panties up, Jeffy.
Oh,
you came
right.
frightfully close to mooning us.
Talk about having to plunge your hand up.
Well, I'll moon you if you want.
No, we don't want you to moon us, Jeffy.
Did. There was butt
Jeffy
crack.
just leaned up to get something, and his shorts came way
Just a second, because when this dad rewinds right here, I'm going to be reaching up there again.
Oh, boy, something for us to look forward to.
You know what I miss?
What?
No, Jeff, that's the show after this one.
All right, take a call. I won't tell you then.
Oh, come on, Jeffy. Tell us what you miss.
I miss opening fresh, brand new albums. You know how you open the new albums and the smell of vinyl?
Yep.
Oh, man, I miss that.
Yep.
I just thought I'd pass that
Pull them
along.
out and they're sitting there in the
He brought in, because the engineer brought in something new and we got to open it. And
off-the-wall thing I think anybody has ever said to me in my entire life.
Hey, hold on a second, Bob.
And on top of
hold on.
do you know what I miss?
Woo, Jeffy.
Okay, there you go.
Now, can you only imagine what a sight to behold that must be?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jeffy.
Now back to the album. I'm sorry. I just wanted to give you a little thrill there.
Oh, my God in heaven. Looks like a relief map of the moon with hair growing out of the craters.
Don't let that give you any ideas now, Bobby. I don't want to be facing butt cracks on two fronts in here.
Never seen anything like that in my entire life, and I hope I never do again.
But, you know, with his little burr head, it's almost kind of cute. It just kind of goes together.
To think that at one time, just a relative handful of years ago, that was a smooth little baby's butt.
Still is.
And now look at it. Oh, my God.
Rounded and spectacular.
Oh, you're on the air at WSUN.
Found by wild dingoes in the outback all alone. No, I screwed it up. I'll call back later.
Okay.
Aww.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Whoa, you beeped?
No, I didn't beep, sir. I just squeaked. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yo.
Ah, pity poo. Accidentally dumped that. 576 WSUN in Pinellas, Hillsborough, 221 WSUN. You're, toll free 1-800-356-WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
10 cents a call. That's what you're getting for this, right, Bob?
No, it's 44.
Yeah, right. 44?
Yeah, 44.
I just told you 10 cents because before you should say it was like 25 cents, Bob.
No, sir, it was 19 cents.
Is that why you're doing this?
Never said 25.
Yeah, that's why you're doing this.
25 is a number that kind of makes sense. I always use ridiculous numbers like 19 and 44 and things like that.
Yeah, you got to get the ratings up, Bob.
God, you've got an incredibly obnoxious voice.
That's why you're doing this, right, Bob? You get the goddamn ratings up, right?
That's right, sir. That's what I get paid for, right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm the only one in the entire industry. You're on the air at WSUN.
Found by wild dingoes in the outback all alone. His parents had been murdered, now dingoes are his home. Dingoes taught him hunting, dingoes taught him pride. Dingoes made his diapers out of gopher hide. Run, run, dingo boy, run,
run, run, dingo boy, run, run, dingo boy, dingo boy.
Love that.
Run, run, dingo boy.
I just shot somebody. I did it on purpose.
You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
Oh, great, dude. How's it going with you?
I guess I'm making out. Good. Slightly over, though.
Problems to themselves.
Huh?
There you are at the copier machine at work making copies of your latest
Oh. Uh-oh.
You had that one on.
Oh. Yes.
Man, I
Can't do that one either.
I thought I hit a wrong button.
I thought that was a Mr. Manley coming up. Ooh, that would be
that could be
bad
really...
juju.
Gee, that was scary.
Yeah.
There you are at the coffee machine.
How about Mega Cato's for love your show and love what you're doing?
If it makes you happy.
It just makes me happy. Listen, I want to change my answer to Monday's question about my favorite food I can't get anymore.
Oh, okay.
Foot-long hot dog from the Wooden Nickel.
Okay.
Were you
we'll make a change in the list on that one for you.
Were you ever there up in Norfolk?
No.
No? You missed out, Bobby.
Sorry.
All right, man.
Okay.
Damn. What are you doing?
Trying to get this machine straightened out.
Just turn the little knob to the left.
No, this machine's going bonkers. Because it was on cut number 25, and it should have been a...
Would you like me to get an engineer?
A drop from...
Watch this. Garçon. Thank you.
Whoa.
This Denon's going bonkers. It was on cut 25, and all of a sudden started playing...
Mr. Manley.
Oh, sure, it's going to work now.
Got to go to the coast.
I wonder how long he had to go to school for that.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Yeah, put me down for yes on the Veterans Expressway and no on hurricanes.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Yes, this is Mr. Roger, and I would like to talk to Sharon if I could.
I doubt very much you could. You're on the air at WSUN.
Real intelligent, asshole. This is real intelligent.
Yes, we noticed as soon as you started talking. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
You still accepting bids on that observatory?
No. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, good news. Might want Muffy to start the VCR up early tonight.
Yeah, how's that?
Sue's on one of her little specials where she does all the different jobs.
No, she's doing that again?
Tank top.
A tank top? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that the horse thing?
The horse farm, the horse farm. She's wearing cutoffs and you get the full shot.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot I saw that.
Cutoffs and a tank top? I saw the previews. Little sleeveless job.
And she's riding a horse.
You sent the hurricane to somebody else's house and put Sue in a tank top all in 1 week.
On a horse.
On a horse, Bobby. In slow-mo.
Really? What time is this on?
It's on at 6.
Oh, damn. I could stay here and watch, I guess.
Yeah, you might have to stay late.
Yeah, all right.
That might brighten up your day, though.
Oh, thanks, dude.
All right, man. Sorry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was last night when I saw it.
Still my heart.
He's in a little black outfit on a horsey.
Oh, it's black yet.
Giddy up.
Oh, giddy up, right.
I forgot all about that, but when I saw that,
Take
I was
me
like,
for a ride, Daddy.
Whoa.
When I saw that, I was like,
Quick, go into the Ron and Ron studio and get some booze and bring it back to me. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lassiter.
Good afternoon, sir. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yes, I'm home for Jeff still.
Okay. You're on the air at WSUN. You blew it, sir. 576 WSUN in Pinellas and Hillsborough, 221 WSUN, and of course, toll free, 1-800-356-WSUN would be the telephone numbers. Delay really seems. There he comes.
Whoa.
How
seems
can
to be
you
awfully
tell?
slow today.
How do you know?
Well, Sharon.
Will you tell me the secret one of these days?
Sharon, when I push the little button over there, do you notice anything happening?
No.
Well, for example, in the other room, there's that bright, obnoxious yellow light that doesn't seem to have any other purpose in life. And if I push the little button, the yellow light goes out, which means that the delay is off. And when the yellow light comes back on, that means the delay is on.
Well, where you sit, you can see that yellow light. Where I sit, can't even see it.
I know, Sharon, where you sit, you can barely see the top of the table, but that's not my fault that you're short.
You know, one of these days, I'm just going to have to reach over there and do that to you, just for kicks.
Sharon, threats of violence will not get you anywhere. You're on the air at WSUN.
Make it Cato. Turn the yellow light off.
You're on the air at WSUN. Does that mean something? Apparently not. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Yes, I keep trying to get a hold of Jeff, and you cut me off. Usually I get a hold of him about this time of the day. We make a connection.
Okay, I'll put you on hold. 576 WSUN in Pinellas and Hillsborough, 221 WSUN, and of course, toll free at 1-800-356-WSUN. What's the problem, Jeffy?
No problem, sir.
Then what are you shaking your head in there
It's
for?
just our other engineer trying to be funny.
Oh. He's turning up the worm for you?
The other engineer trying to be funny.
Oh.
He's got a better chance of growing hair.
He got mad at you yesterday, by the way.
Why?
He just went home and told his wife we're not going to watch any network TV coverage at all tonight. Lassiter's made him angry. Thought you were...
Wait a second. He's not going to watch network television because he's mad at me?
He decided he didn't want to see any storm coverage last night because you were trying to put the fear of God into everybody yesterday.
And did.
And scared everybody to death with that storm. Heck, you made Jeffy go home scared yesterday.
Yeah.
You did.
I went home scared, and I got home, and it was like, well, gee, there really isn't much to worry about.
Scared the mud out of that poor boy.
Yeah.
Your gutter fell off, didn't it, Jeffy?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon.
Oh, boy, I'm just trying to call in so we can maybe tie up some of these lines. It's weird. I tried to call in a couple of times, and it said all circuits are busy, so I guess people are checking around, even though it doesn't seem like anybody is in any kind of danger. We've kind of dodged a bullet again. I wanted to call Bob. You know, you said you like Iron City beer. Did you know that the Albertsons on Dale Mabry and Waters carries it regularly, Icy Light?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, for some reason they must have like a regular customer there that gets it because they always have Icy Light in 6-packs.
God, it must cost a fortune to ship it down here.
I don't know. It's like $5 something a 6-pack.
Wow, that's pretty dear.
Yeah, for Icy is cheap beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was my recollection that it was a very inexpensive beer in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What neighborhood did you live in when you lived up there?
Squirrel Hill, I think it was called. Hastings and Reynolds.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I was just going to make a comment about that. I just came back from a visit, and I shouldn't have done that because I've gotten to the point. I don't want to start sounding like one of these transplants that is bitching and whining because I've been here for a total of about 7 years. I've pretty much gotten over everything. I still have trouble sometimes with the heat and the bugs and everything else, but this is my home right now. But you don't see the culture or the I went up there and I just got so wrapped in the oldness of Pittsburgh, the neighborhoods and the houses and it just seems like everything down here is like subdivisions and prefab shopping centers and everything else, and it's just I shouldn't have went up there, man, because it really kind of got me off my track where I was getting to the point where I was pretty much comfortable with my life here in good old Jimmy Buffett land.
Geez, man, I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a beautiful place. It's a great, all the old neighborhoods.
One of the best kept secrets in the country.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's like Cleveland or something, but it's definitely not. It's a great town.
Wait a second. You see, there's this great rivalry between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Cleveland is a city very similar to Pittsburgh, and it's also a nice town.
It does. I think Cleveland, though, but I do have a lot of family in Cleveland, so I've been there a lot. I can say this.
People who live in Pittsburgh hate Cleveland. People that live in Cleveland hate Pittsburgh, and I don't know why.
Because Cleveland is the city that time forgot.
That's right. I can be objective about it, Bob, and I saw both cities, and I think Cleveland just has a little bit more of the industrial, burned-out neighborhoods, or the neighborhoods that are just a little bit
dirty.
Right. It's not quite as it's kind of like it's. I think Philly falls in that category too, unfortunately to say. But I just wanted to call this afternoon to maybe tie up a little bit of airtime here and let you know that I'm listening to you faithfully every day. But unfortunately, it's like a day late because I work third shift, so I don't usually get a chance to call. I've called you a few times in the past, so all these days I hear you bitching. I really wish I could just set my alarm and make myself wake up so I could call you the next day.
Well, thanks for the call.
I appreciate it, and listen, enjoy the rain today.
Okay.
Have a good one, Sharon. Bye, Jeffy.
Thank you.
This is mind-boggling.
It was pouring a second ago.
It looked like the end of the world, and the sun is literally out. Literally, the sun is shining, and not 90 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It was just, time to build the ark. Gather Jeffy's cheeks 2 by 2.
They'd float.
Yeah, sure.
I want to be next to you, Jeffy, when the big one comes.
And take an ark to get those things on there.
Float out on those.
Oh, wait a second. No, we need 7 of Jeffy's cheeks. I mean, don't you need 7 of the unclean kind?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we need 7 of those.
Ew.
God, now we need a couple of arcs. It's 4:17. Now, Jesus, here we go again. 20 questions with Jeffy.
What, Jeffy?
Let me see if I can guess, Jeff. Jeff, bet you missed the smell of cellophane that used to come wrapped around the old 8-tracks.
Those did smell nice.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the albums again, that's all. I miss them.
I miss him too, Jeffy.
Yeah, it was kind of, just that thrill of opening a new album, slice it down the side, and if you didn't cut your thumb, then you could smell.
You have to hold
the
it
smell
by
of
the
vinyl.
edges.
Oh, it was just
yeah, but if you did cut your thumb, then you could sit there and sniff the blood.
That's right. But you could throw away the cellophane.
Crunch it up.
That was great.
You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN. It's the most pathetic drum kit I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's the one your folks threw away.
God almighty. I mean, if people don't have decent sound effects at home.
I'm like,
I mean, Jesus, that was really pathetic. You know, that sounds like something on, something like that would come on a keyboard for a 4-year-old or something. Jesus. Sounds like something you'd have to pull the cord on to get the sound, you know? Doesn't even run by battery.
Like the keyboard you got Muffy for Christmas.
That's a nice keyboard. The keys are just small on it. It has a lot of effects.
Little tiny fingers.
You're on the air at WSUN.
Yeah, Bob, are you still there?
You're on the air at WSUN.
What does it do?
That's because there isn't any tune to it. He's not even swift enough to play a tune.
I don't get it now. No recognition at all. You get it, Jeffy? No. He's dancing, though.
You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
I just wanted to call and let Jeffy know that I was lucky enough to go to London about 6 months ago, and they still have album shops. It was they were about the size of a department store.
Oh, man.
Brand new albums all over the place. I was amazed. CDs and just racks and racks and racks of albums. So if you ever get lucky and get a chance to go overseas, man, you'll just be in hog heaven.
All right.
See ya.
Thank you.
Why would anybody in his right mind long for the days of vinyl discs that warped and scratched? And no matter how careful you were with them, no matter how good your stylus was, they had a very limited lifetime.
Because those were the days.
Yeah.
That was an inferior product, Jeffy. Get with the times, dude. Get with the times, you know.
I didn't
CDs,
say I don't enjoy the sound of CDs, the compact disc, the full sound. I didn't say that. I said I miss opening new albums. Slicing it down the side and just the smell of that new vinyl, something new.
You probably left the damn cellophane on the albums, too, didn't you?
No, I've had special covers.
You left the cellophane on the side of the albums, which only facilitated warping.
The heat. That's right. You can't do that.
God.
I managed a record store before. I know about vinyl.
You did?
Wait a second. I thought you were the produce manager at a grocery store.
Before that.
You managed everything, Jeffy.
I managed a record store that was a head shop.
The only thing he seems to have managed is to end up here, out of work at all these supposed good jobs that he's had in the past. That's the only thing he's ever managed.
Yes, you too, boys and girls.
I could someday work in radio.
Yeah, he encrusted. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hello, Bob.
Yes, hello, sir.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the people the toll-free number for the alternative up in Miami?
Moon him, will you, Jeffy?
Yeah,
moon him.
please. You're on the air at WSUN.
Lame.
Really lame. I mean, for God's sake, for 39 cents, you can go to a used bookstore and get a book that will give you the numbers to push to play tunes. But these people aren't even swift enough to do that.
They sell those?
Yeah.
Of course, Jeffy.
Wow. When I managed a bookstore, I didn't see them ever before.
Really? You used to manage a bookstore, too?
Yeah.
Was that before or after the record store?